Hello everyone, welcome to the Shaker Water. For those that are new, welcome in. For those that are coming back, welcome back. This is the monthly reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. For cross watchers and those watching because it is that season, welcome in. There might be something in here for you. That being said, don't forget that this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And also, it is a timeless reading, so no matter when you catch this reading, it's the right time for you to receive the message. Also note that if you're ever curious or drawn to a particular deck, I leave all that information in the description box down below so that you can check it out, and then if you feel inclined, you can get those decks for yourself. So let's get into your reading, Capricorn. All right, I invite my spirit guides and your spirit guides to come into this sacred space so that we can have a comprehensive reading for Capricorn. My goodness. Explosive energy from you guys. Fiery, almost. Wow. Okay, gods and spirits, what does Capricorn need to know right now? Please guide the beautiful Capricorn for their highest and greatest good. What do they need to know right now? One more. Very good. What do they need to know right now, gods and spirits? Please guide beautiful Capricorn for their highest and greatest good. We've got a flipper. Beautiful. We've got surrender yourself to the flow of life and see how you can influence your future. Keep moving forward and your life purpose will manifest. Very nice. We've got another one. Another horse. As light follows darkness, so day follows night. Be patient and wait for the right opportunity to create a new chapter in your life. Beautiful. Yet another horse. Honor your soul path and step into your authentic self. Let intuition inform your pathway. Very nice. I'm hearing let go of control. Let go of control. I keep hearing it in a loop. Let go of control, let go of control, let go of control. Someone has been trying to keep a hold of those reins so very tightly, almost white knuckle, trying to direct too much. Let go of control. And we have two more, please, gods and spirits. Guide beautiful Capricorn for their highest and greatest good. What else do they need to know right now? Okay. Love yourself for the courage you've shown to arrive at your best version today. Very nice. Too many. One more, please. Just one more, please. Oh, the energy of the Ace of Swords. Be led by your inner soul light. Healing and enlightenment are within. Definitely enlightenment. Aha moments. Truth, understanding. That's the Ace of Swords right there. Okay. Now there's definitely, the first few messages that I'm getting here is, there is definitely a need to release control. Surrender yourself to the flow of life. You've been trying so hard to steer, to keep it in the right lane. It seems to me like you have missed something along the way. Like a horse with blinders, unfortunately. You have been too focused that you haven't realized that the path isn't necessarily where you think it is. And it feels like the opportunity is coming back again to get off the path that you're currently in and go where your true, authentic self is leading you to. Might be a little bit scary to release control and allow yourself to be steered by spirit, but it takes courage, and honor that. Honor yourself for being courageous already, having to forge ahead and forge through so much you've already experienced. But if you allow yourself to release that control, enlightenment will follow. All right, gods and spirits, what else does beautiful Capricorn need to know for this month? Please guide beautiful Capricorn for their highest and greatest good. What do they need to know for this month? One more. Okay. Yeah, if once you release control, you will be able to hear spirit even better. And that is going to feel like your intuition talking to you, leading you in the right direction to the castle, to your goal. You didn't realize that the road was blocked ahead, and you won't see it until the very last minute. So it's coming up again that there is road work ahead. They're inviting you to get off the next off ramp. There's a better way to get where you're going. See? You got to leap through the obstacles. Patience is a virtue, yes. But allowing yourself to have the patience for that to be revealed to you. Have the patience for the gods to lift that fog so that you can see the way over and around the obstacles. But first you got to surrender control. See, she doesn't have the reins. She's holding them loosely, and she's not on the horse. She is giving up that control. And you see those birds are coming to her? That's the intuition and knowledge and the guidance from spirit, leading you on the right path to your destination. Give yourself, honor yourself, give yourself grace. You've had the courage to go through so much already. A little bit more courage is needed, but it's going to lead to beautiful, beautiful success and reward. Truth and enlightenment is going to be in your grasp. That is beautiful energy, Capricorn. Let's see what else is in store for you. We've got the Four of Swords. Very nice. We have two flippers. We have the Horned God. I believe this is the Hierophant. You've got the Ten of Cups. Beautiful. No, so sorry, this is the Emperor. Interesting. Okay. Okay, what else do they need to know right now? So this is the Emperor, so that there's no confusion. Okay, what else do they need to know right now, gods and spirits? Okay, we have way too many. Way too many. These guys beautiful, Capricorn. What do they need to know right now, gods and spirits? What is in store for them? That's a lot of cards. Less cards, please. Okay, we have the Seven of Cups. We've got the Queen of Wands. Feeling this one, the Three of Swords. We have the Four of Pentacles. What's the outcome, please, gods and spirits? Okay, we have the Lord of Shadows, which is the Death card. There is a very interesting energy with this Death card. It feels like your spirit guides have been waiting for you to ask for help. They have been watching in the sidelines, and there is this transformation that is happening to you, and they are about ready to send you the guidance that they have been waiting to give you. This is very similar to Virgo's reading. So if you have, if you're being called to it, I would suggest watching that reading as well. You may have strong placements in your chart to Virgo, so I would suggest greatly to watch that one as well, because this energy is very similar. Can we get an outcome, please, gods and spirits? What do they need to know right now? Please guide beautiful Capricorn for their highest and greatest good. What do they need to know for this month? We've got the Six of Cups, and we've got the Lady and the Lord. I'll have to remember what that one is. This one is slightly different from a regular Rider-Waite Tarot. One more, please. Okay, so we've got the Queen of Swords. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups. Beautiful. Okay. Now, there is still definitely that energy of releasing control. With the Five of Swords here, there is definitely a internal battle happening within you. One where your instincts are telling you to release the control, and the other one saying, "Are you crazy? I cannot do that. How is it going to go in the right direction if I am not the one steering it and you're trying so hard? It doesn't matter how rough the journey is getting, you're still latched on, white knuckling it right through." This is causing a great amount of pain, physically, emotionally, psychologically, and maybe a little bit spiritually. This notion of having to hang on to this perceived notion of how things should be, how it should go, where it should go, how you should get there. This is quickly coming down, as you see here, the shadows of where Pentacles used to be, and he's in the process of removing those. You're no longer having the option of hanging on to that particular notion. It's becoming more and more apparent in your journey. Clarity is setting in that you cannot hang on to that notion. Not at all. Now, with the Emperor here, yes, he can be a controlling energy, but you will notice with this one is that he has the control of all the animals, yet there is no reins. He is not physically or forcefully keeping control over them. His mere presence is the one it's the thing that's doing the job. There is a subtle, gentle, yet powerful way of gaining control of a situation without forcefully or physically having to steer things around. He is very relaxed. He is just poised there and he is surrounded because he has learned that help will come to him. All he has to do is sit back, relax, ask for it, and they come. This is what's coming to you slowly. And it's causing a little bit of that internal turmoil. But it's causing this shift and change, this transformation to come about. It feels like a hard transformation. But if you release control and you stop resisting this transformation and this change, things are going to start going much more smoothly. All of a sudden, choices that were not in front of you are going to be appearing. You're going to have many choices and many opportunities to consider. But as you can see, the guides are right there to help you through those choices. It's going to bring about the Ten of Cups. This is a beautiful Ten of Cups because it shows exactly what I'm trying to convey to you. There is, by releasing what is perceived as control, and you sit back and allow the energy to be the one to steer you in the right direction, things come to you. See, they're hanging out, they're having a good time, they're relaxed, and they're happy. And what is that doing? It's bringing along this beautiful, joyful little otter to them. It's attracting. It's not repelling, it's attracting, because it's all about the energy. You have been working so hard, but you have been working too hard, a little unnecessarily. Now, it was necessary to learn a particular lesson. This lesson is that not everything needs to be. This is very similar to the energy that I got for the weekly reading of this week of June the 5th. There is this perceived notion that things need to look a particular way. But when you shift the energy, all of a sudden things come to you because your energy is not one of complete and total control of how things must look like and things should be. It's more of accepting that things don't necessarily have to look that particular way. Not trying to steer, control, and micromanage, but co-create. You have thought that things should look a particular way for you to be happy, but that's not the case. You have worked so hard, maybe even to the bone, but haven't gotten very much for it. It's an important lesson because if you're trying so hard to push things uphill and that big boulder keeps rolling back on you, and you want to get to the top and you want to have a success, that is not the best way to get up there. That was perhaps a hard lesson to learn, and it's probably why you have a lot of conflicting emotions about this change about. It's not always easy to sort of sit back, take a deep breath and say, please help me. Please guide me. I don't know what else to do. I'm not sure where else to go. I'm not sure how best to do this. to let go of that control and say, I've tried, now I need help. Which way is the best way to go? When you open up to spirit and open up to releasing that control, all of a sudden the answers come to you. That is the greatest sense of, this is a perceived sense of control. True control comes from controlling oneself and controlling the way we react to things. It is a big transformation because it's not always easy to let go. But once you do, you come into your full power. Very passionate, very grounded. Because all of a sudden you realize the control is within you. The control is of your own energy. By opening up to spirit, by opening up to your higher self, to your intuition, to your spiritual team, all of a sudden the road in front of you opens up. Everything starts slotting into place. Boom, 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 boom. She's very happy, see? And she is ready to go. And she's not pointing it at anything in particular. The energy is there. It's radiating out of her, and it's called to her that beautiful little finch. So again, there is this sense of, it's not necessarily taking a step back, is what they're saying. It's not about taking a step back. It's about taking that moment of pause and releasing the perceived notion of control. Because what you have really been doing is fighting the energy instead of flowing with it and fighting with yourself. Because part of you already knew this. It's deep down inside you. You just had to take the time to listen. Go deep within and listen to yourself, to your higher self, to your spirit guides. The signs have been there for a while. You just had this notion that if you persist, that things would turn out okay. But that's quickly becoming very apparent that this no longer can be sustained. Change is inevitable because this is not where you're supposed to be. This is not the path that you're supposed to be taking. It makes sense on paper, but in practice, it's not working out. Yes, it is a little hard to let go of that perceived sense of control, but in reality, it was out of control. I highly suggest that you take a look at the readings from Virgo, as well as the reading, the weekly reading of June the 5th. Because I think it will complete a lot of what might be part of your journey. It will give you further information on this particular issue. Now, once this transformation takes place, there might be a bit of nostalgia. There might be a little bit of mourning for what could have been. But in reality, there is going to be a coming together. Your dream and yourself. There is going to be this sense of unification. This sense of strength. And like I said, it's going to bring forward a lot of different opportunities for you. It feels also like there's going to be an opportunity for uniting with someone from your past. It could be from this lifetime, but I'm feeling from another lifetime. A soulmate, or even a twin flame. There is a unification that's going to be happening. This will also give you a better sense of what true control is, where it truly lies, and how it is not one that is toxic to you and toxic to others. It strikes a beautiful balance. It respects boundaries. And it allows you to control how and when things come to you. Because like I said, it's all about energy. And this is how you're going to co-create with universe, with divinity, with spirit. You're not going to be fighting yourself. You're not going to be fighting the energy that is in front of you. You are going to be co-creating, not manipulating. That is a big departure and a big difference between what was before and what is now. It is a very subtle thing. True power is not forceful. It's not toxic. True power has an aura. It is calm. It is powerful. And it's about energy of attraction. So if you want to attract beautiful things to you, you have to start feeling that beauty within, that love within, that positivity and joy within. That is true power. It attracts magnetically that which is like, because like attracts like. You will no longer be repelling, you will be attracting. And it's a subtle thing. It is quite the shift. It is seeing things from a slightly different perspective. It's not your common thought when it comes to control. You cannot keep hold of those reins like that. Because it's not a physical, forceful thing. It is energetic. You want things to line up properly. And the only way that you can achieve true alignment is by letting go, not controlling, not manipulating, but co-creating. That way you're no longer fighting yourself, and you're not fighting the energy and fighting the universe in order to get what it is that you're working towards. And who knows, it might even be better than you could have ever imagined. And all you had to do was release that perceived notion of control. Beautiful. Okay, let's get a little bit of advice from Spirit for this month. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. At the bottom of the deck, you had the Knight of Cups as part of your outcome. See here? Lose control of the reins. Why? Because the focus is on the cup. Very nice. See? No notion of actual forceful control. You're controlling your own thoughts, your own emotions, your own energy, and things start going with the flow, not against it. That's when beautiful new things will come to you. Happy things. Very good. Underneath that was the Three of Pentacles. Co-create, not fight it. Okay, let's go with the advice, shall we? All right, gods and spirits, what advice do you give beautiful Capricorn for this month? What else do they need to know? Please guide beautiful Capricorn for their highest and greatest good. One more. Very good. What do they need to know? Please guide beautiful Capricorn for their highest and greatest good. What advice do you give them for this month? Let's have 3 cards, please. Remain positive. That's right. Again, it's controlling that energy. That's where the true control lies. Not in trying to manipulate and micromanage spirit in the universe. No, controlling your energy, controlling your thoughts, because thoughts becomes things. You will create what you think. Create yourself an easier path. Doesn't have to be complicated, doesn't have to be hard. I think you've worked hard enough as it is. It's time to let things flow so that it just starts clicking into place all by itself. Things will come quickly, all by itself. You don't have to work so hard to get there. Sometimes it's about taking the path of least resistance. That does it. Doesn't have to look complicated, doesn't have to look hard. Change your thoughts. Keep it positive to attract positivity. The bottom of the deck. Let go. Let go of that notion of perceived control. You can't make this stuff up. What else do they need to know for this month? Please guide beautiful Capricorn for their highest and greatest good. And the last one. Ask your angels. See? What did I say? Let go and open up to spirit. They are waiting in the wings to help guide you in the right direction. They have been watching you for a very long time struggling. They don't want you to struggle anymore. It doesn't have to be an uphill battle always. It can be much, much easier. Okay. And now, let's see with your oracle cards for love, if any romance is in the cards for this month, or if you already have a significant someone, how are things going to go? What do they need to know for this month, gods and spirits? Please guide beautiful Capricorn for their highest and greatest good when it comes to their interpersonal relationships. I'm hearing ask and you shall receive. Definitely open up to spirit. Open up to your spirit guides. They're there to help you. That's when intuition is going to start flowing. Okay, we have a few that have popped up. Okay. Focus on love. Look for the good in everyone. That's all about being positive, keeping it positive, and always thinking the best. Like attracts like. What did I say earlier? Like attracts like. If you long for more love, be more loving. That's right. Love makes the difference. Love helps heal the past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth. Very wise. So once you let go of that perceived notion of control and you realize where the true power lies, you gotta be, like this one said right here, love yourself with the courage you have shown to arrive at the best version of your best version today. So by giving yourself grace and understanding that this was part of your journey, part of your lessons, realize that you did good despite everything. You did your best. You had the courage to show up and stand up and do the work that was needed. It wasn't the path that was right for you, but you did it. You learned. That was part of your journey, to learn that lesson. So that once you understand where the true power lies and steer your focus into that, you become unstoppable. But you gotta understand that about yourself. Forgive yourself. Give yourself grace. And acknowledge the fact that it took a lot of courage. A lot of courage. And therefore you should love yourself for that, because you did excellent work. And last but not least, have patience. Love is patient and kind always. Be patient with yourself. Be kind to yourself. Once this transformation happens, you will have the chance to get yourself a little rest, a little love, a little TLC. That's what's going to bring in the different opportunities, including love. If you're already in a relationship, this will definitely change the relationship for the better. Because you can't give from an empty cup, and you can't give understanding and get understanding back. But once you shift that, the route of communication will open up even further. You will become closer. It'll be a definite shift that will be felt in all of your relationships. Because you're no longer going to be so stressed out and so snippy. You're not going to be in a place where everything just sort of hurts and rebounds and just not feeling right. They're going to notice and they're going to feel that change within you. And it's going to completely shift your relationships to a more positive, loving space. Because you will be co-creating. You will no longer be fighting with yourself and the energy. So that means that you will no longer be fighting with others either. Understanding will flow. Kindness, acceptance, love, compassion. This will all be part and parcel of your new reality. Because the transformation is going to happen and it's going to be major. You have avoided a tower moment only because you had already realized all of this. You were just fighting it. Fighting it probably because of fear. It's a scary thing. Fear that it's going to make you lose something. But I don't see that's going to happen. The only thing that you will lose is the pain and a mindset that no longer worked for you. It got you this far and it taught you invaluable lessons, but now it's time to move beyond that and get on your true path for for your true calling and your true authentic self. So that's all I've got for you today, Capricorn. I hope you resonated with your reading. I hope that it made sense. I hope that you enjoyed your reading. I highly suggest that you go check out those other 2 readings. If I remember, I'm going to put the links for that so that you can go look at them at your own pleasure. I hope that you have a great time this month, despite all of this that's going to be happening. Now, I want to give a big shout out and a great thank you to all of those who have already subscribed. The channel has been growing by leaps and bounds. You guys are amazing. I love each and every one of you, and I am so grateful for it. For those of you that are new, please consider subscribing, leaving a thumbs up and a comment down below. That really helps out my channel. It helps more people see it and extend the hand of love and community to more people so that we can help each other out throughout our spiritual journey. That is the main goal of this channel. I'm going to try to provide you guys with the best content that I can to help support you and help you in your healing and throughout your spiritual journey. That being said, I hope you have a great day, that you have a super month, and blessed be.